I'm convinced no matter which way you cut it, God's going to get the glory. No matter which way you slice it, God is getting the glory. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can either lift him up or you can try to minimize what he has done. He's still going to get the glory. I'm trying to back it down, y'all. But I thank God that he will get the glory. I've had my days of seeing disadvantages in my face, and you have too. All of us in here, let me go get a couple of things I love to bring up. All of us in here, at one time or another, we've had a Red Sea. That's a disadvantage. But we've also experienced that a Red Sea just beckons for strong wind. And God will, won't he do it? God will send strong winds, push back the waters. And let me tell you how good God is. God tells the wind, don't leave. Don't leave. But just keep on blowing. The water's standing on each side, and God tells the wind, blow on the earth. And let the ground get hard. And that's why I got to run sometimes. Because there's some stuff that would have been muddy for me, would have weighed me down, but God hardened up the ground. Yeah, I wish I had a praying house. I'm gonna give you just two more. Anybody ever thought about the fiery furnace? Anybody ever had to face the fiery furnace? I'm talking about that story about the Hebrew boys, but in your life, have you had to face the fiery furnace? But what I love about that story, there were some fellas who were getting ready to throw the boys in the fire. And they threw them in there. The Holy Ghost told me, you better take note, that some folk will set up to destroy you. And they would end up being destroyed. And God will bring you out. Oh, y'all don't have time for me. But God will bring you out. He'll bring you out. I got to go get one more character. His name is Daniel. And they threw him into that lion's den. I said they threw him. Ain't no need in trying to take him there. Let's throw him in. Threw him in the lion's den. But ain't it just like God? Disadvantages all around. But look at God. God goes to one lion, shut him down. Goes to another one and shut him down. Goes to another one and shut him down. And all Daniel's got to do is just go on in there and pick one for a pillow. That's all he's got to do. And Daniel laid on down and slept all night. Somebody ought to hear the rest of this story. Let me tell you something. There was a king who was in the palace while Daniel was in the den. But all night long, Daniel was sleeping in the midst of vicious lions. But the king who's in the palace walking the floor all night long. And in the morning, the king made a mad dash to the lion's den. And the king wanted to know what's up in the lion's den. And Daniel said, good morning. Somebody ought to say good morning. Somebody need to let your bill collector know good morning. When they're trying to put you out the house, good morning. Advantages to disadvantages. Y'all say it with me. Advantages to disadvantages. Let God speak to you right now. I don't know what's going on in your life, but God knows. Let him speak to you right now. Let him speak to you. Do you hear him? Let him speak to you right now. You're not defeated, you're victorious. Hold your head up, hold your head up, hold your head up, hold your head up. Put your shoulders back. You're victorious.